Hi, welcome to this demo. This video is going to last about 10 minutes. I'm going to show you a couple things on the whiteboard to give you the basics of call measurement, and then I'm going to show you some screenshots. At the end, I'll give you your own username and password so you can go in and play around with the site. But I'd like to walk you through some things first before we do that, so hang with me. So if you're going to use call measurement, this is the basics of how inbound call measurement works. You would put unique phone numbers in various ad sources. So imagine here on the whiteboard I have a diagram. Your website represents ad number 1. Your direct mail represents ad number 2, and your radio is represented by ad number 3. In each one of these sources we have a unique call measurement number. Now these numbers can be local or toll-free, and they come directly from our system. Inside of the system I'll show you how you can provision those or create those on your own. But they come from our system. We have an inventory across the United States, again, local or toll-free, so you can put any number you want into each ad source. By putting a unique number in each ad source, it allows you to do split testing to find out which source is generating the most phone calls for your business. Now here's how it works. All the calls that come in from your website, that if you're using a call measurement number, are going to be routed through our server. Same would be the case for your direct mail, and the same would be true for your radio ad. Now when they route through our server, we simply forward the calls to your office. So it's a seamless process. But because we're routing it through our secure server, we can record the call, we can capture the name, mailing address, and phone number of the people who are calling, and we can obviously tell you which ad source is producing the most calls for you. This is valuable information if you want to track your marketing and advertising and really improve your sales process. So again, all the calls are simply routed through our server, and they forward directly to your office. You as the business owner or marketing professional would get access to the reporting on a password-protected website. This is a secure website. You have your own username and password, and you would access all of the reporting that comes from there. So really, that's the fundamentals of how it works. If you're looking at outbound call measurement, the process is very close to this, and I'll talk more about it later, but it's very simple. So let's go ahead and log in, and I'll show you a couple things online, and as I mentioned, at the end I will give you your own username and password so you can play around with it. Alright, remember earlier I said you would get your own username and password and log in? Well, I'm going to walk you through a few things on this demo, and then we'll give you access to your own. So I'm just going to sign in, and when you log into the system, all you would do is it would look something like this. Step 1, 8 numbers currently selected for this report. Step 2 is showing the date range that you want to run a report. This is for a call report. You can run a call report for inbound or outbound phone calls. In this case, we're just going to look at inbound calls, and you would just simply click Generate Report. Now, you can run all different types of reports, but I'm just going to show you the default for the sake of this demonstration. So as you can see, there are 2 graphs that show up on the front end. This is showing all the calls that have come in throughout the week for that time frame that we had selected. So if it was the beginning or middle of May to the end of June, that shows you that Tuesday is probably your most popular call day. This is showing the hour in the day where you're getting most of your calls, or if you're getting a lull. So it looks like 9 a.m. between the hour of 9 and 10 a.m. is a very popular time for people to call, so you would staff your phones properly. Now if you wanted to listen to a call and look at what an actual call looks like, here's what it looks like. So this call came in on this tracking number, which is 336-360-6000, and the call lasted 3 minutes and 21 seconds. John Doe called, and we captured this mailing address, and this is the caller's phone number. The call came from Google, and the person was searching for Greensboro Infinity Trade-ins. That was the keyword that they used. Now again, you can apply this call measurement program to traditional marketing, direct mail, radio, print advertising. You can also apply it to your online advertising, and I'll show you more on that later. If you wanted to listen to the call, you would just simply click on the audio icon,
Okay, hold on one second. Let me check this. Technicians and award-winning service teams are committed to your complete satisfaction.
Alright, so you get an idea of how that works. Again, you would just simply play the audio. You could share this. You can email it with your colleagues or other people, and you can permanently save the recording. Now, if you do not permanently save it, the recording will stay in the system for 45 days. You can also take notes on the call. So this is valuable if you want to use this to, for your records and go back and share information. You can also tag the call with any kind of variable information you want. Now, in this case, we're just tagging the call with the person who handled the opportunity, but you could also tag this with the outcome of the call. So you could say sale made, or appointment set, or needs follow-up. It's just a great way for you to sort through calls easily. Also keep in mind that all of this information, the name, mailing address, and the phone numbers particularly, are all kept in this Excel file. So you could just download this file and really load it into any other CRM system that you have. It's great for marketing. Also, what's great for marketing is you click on this little map icon, and it will show you exactly on a map where the call came from. This is great if you're going to do targeted mailings or targeted marketing campaigns in a certain geographic area, particularly if you want to say, I want to target an affluent neighborhood. You could see where most of your calls are coming from, and then you could do more marketing in those areas. So it's just a great tool to have, and obviously having the list is very powerful. So this just gives you a quick example of how the reporting works. Now let's go in. I told you earlier I would show you how you could actually get the phone numbers and how you could label them for various advertising sources. You would simply click on Manage and go to Manage Call Measurement Numbers. Now once you're here, this is just for the demo site. You're seeing all the tracking numbers are on the left-hand side. The ring to, or the terminating numbers, right here on the right-hand side. And we've labeled these numbers: Internet, Sunday Tribune, Direct Mail, Yellow Pages, etc. Now, if you wanted to add a new number to this list and just go get a number, you would simply click Add a New Number. And if you wanted to find a number in your area, you would just type in your area code and prefix. In my case, it's going to be 336. And let's see what shows up. Now, all of the results for that area code showed up on this map. So if I wanted to order a number in Greensboro, I would simply click that peg and order now. And that's really it. Once you order, the number will show up in your system like this, except that obviously it won't be labeled and there won't be a ring to. So you would just click on this little arrow, and you could label it how you want to label it. So you could ring it to your office or your cell phone or wherever you want it to go, your sales or customer service department, and address append. This is the reverse lookup. I would put this automatic for all calls, and then you could record the call, obviously. You could put a greeting on the call which says, this call may be recorded for quality assurance purpose. You could also customize that if you'd like. You could say, thanks for calling Jimmy's Repair Shop. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. And then you could put a whisper on it. A whisper is just a quick heads up or a notifier to the person answering the call. Remember I said we could do a lot of unique things because we're running it through our server? This is one of those features. So imagine you're running a special through a direct mail campaign. Anyone who calls as a result of that campaign, the salesperson or the service writer would hear a quick message indicating where the call is coming from. So in this case it would say TV ad, or it could say, special offer. Whatever it might be, we call this aligning the marketing and sales message so that your sales rep is prepared to handle a prospect or prepared to handle a sales call. So that's just the whisper functionality. Of course, you can label the phone number however you want to label it. These are just some samples we have in the demo. And you can plug in a missed call alert. So if you put your email address in there, it will automatically send you the caller's phone number and the source from which they called so that you could call them back if they hung up. So it just indicates if you missed a phone call. So that's really the basics on the call measurement program. Now I'm going to give you your own username and password so you can log in and play around with the site on your own.